Hello to you. Today we're going to look at paper 2, which is the second paper that you're going to take. It's the mock you'll be doing next week, if you've done your paper 1 already. And it's the one that's got 2 texts on it. It's non-fiction. So we're going to take a look at it basically. We're going to start with question 5 because I think that's the best place to start. It gives you a big chunk of time right at the beginning to sort of write all together. Your brain's not already sort of like full up of stuff from the reading. Although to be fair, the reading texts are always relevant to the writing task. So maybe you do want to have a read through the extract first before you tackle question 5 and see if you can take anything from that. That's fine. All right, we're going to look at question 5 first, so let's take a look at that now. Floods, earthquakes, hurricanes and landslides. We see more and more reports of environmental disasters affecting the world and its people every day. Okay, what can I pick apart from that right to begin with? Oh, what an excellent question. Well, I can maybe recognise that it does affect the world, and I could describe how it affects the world. Okay, I could also think about how it affects different people differently. Okay, that would be a good thing to sort of explain. Maybe I'm like assuming that you agree, you know, with this statement and think it's a bad thing. Okay, I'm going to go quite strong with that, I think, probably. What else? We see more and more reports. Well, that's something that I can exaggerate beautifully. Okay, so ultimately, what is my viewpoint? Well, I'm quite sort of quite convinced that this is an issue, I suppose. That's the kicker. What else do I do to get ready for writing this kind of response? I'd be thinking about the language that I'm using, and I would also be thinking about the structure I was using. Okay. Oh, shake it. Say past, present, future. All right, we've done that so many times now. All right, and you've got that practice of speaking about those, you know, the difference between those 3 times. Okay, what I would add to that is strong statement to begin with. All right, then go to the past, then compare with the present. All right, and then present your vision for the future. If we don't do something about this, this will happen. If we do, we could be living in this kind of a world. All right, so what have we done there? We've looked at how we're going to get our ideas across. We've looked at what our ideas are. Now we need to think about this part here. All right, what kind of a text we're writing. You could be writing a speech, you could be writing an article. Here you're writing a letter. Okay, a speech might start with a greeting, you know, obviously as if you're there. Good evening, welcome, thank you for joining me to talk about, or, you know, whatever. All right, maybe something slightly less awkward, Charlotte, I don't know. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at writing a letter. So how do we start a letter? Dear, and then either the person's name, or what I'm going to do today, dear sir or madam. Okay, it seems a bit old-fashioned, but it's to your local MP. That's how I would start a letter to my local MP. Well, anyway, that's less said about my local MP, the better. Anyway, dear sir or madam, I am sure you will agree that. Good start, right? I'm sure you will agree that we are not taking good enough care of the environment. Okay, that's quite an aggressive start, guys. All right, if you're going to start that way, probably continue that way. All right, don't swear. right? Keep it clean. But, you know, think about your tone, think about keeping it consistent, all right? Is that actually, you know, do you want to go more aggressive? Only a fool would deny that we are not taking good enough care of the environment. Oh, I don't know. Only a fool would claim that we are. I like that better because it doesn't have the double negative in there. All right. If you're using a rhetorical question, you know, there are different like levels of rhetorical questions. So from, you know, fairly polite right through to okay, who in their right mind could look at our world and think we're doing the right thing? Okay. I've put a forest up here, like it just is supposed to mean something to you. So I'm going to go through it quickly now. All right, you may remember it from school. It might not be something you particularly remember. All right, but a forest stands for alliteration, facts, opinions, rhetorical question, or sometimes repetition, emotive language, statistics, and tripling or power of three. I think the particularly fantastic ones, if I can type correctly, and questions, to be honest. Okay, I think those are the key ones. Opinions, do you know what, with the best will in the world, you're going to be putting those forward anyway, or you should be. That should be the backbone of what you're saying. All right. Alliteration, it's all right, but it's not as effective as other more sort of engaging methods, really. And tripling, I just think, is really, I don't know, smashing. Statistics, yeah, brilliant. If you feel like you can put them in there and you know what you're doing with them, absolutely dandy. All right. So give it a go using some of these. Give it a go using this kind of structure. I'm going to pause it now and give you time to give that a go. And then I'll see you back here for reading through the text and question 4. Thank you.